Ashley, Scrapping Nerd, and I'm back today with a layout for Scraplift Crafternoon. It's where a bunch of my crafty peeps get together and we scrap lift an amazing layout from an amazing creator. And this week is extra special because we are scrap lifting one of our own, and Jessica, and it's her birthday. So happy birthday, Jessica. Make sure that you go to Jessica's YouTube and Instagram, give her some love, tell her happy birthday, and all the things. Today I pulled in my collection 49 Market Beach Vibes, and this is their new collection, and I just love it. I love anything beach collection. I have so much beach theme things because I just love them all. And the fun thing about that I don't scrapbook in chronological order is that all of my albums have a mixture of old and new collections, whereas if I scrapbooked in chronological order, then it'd be all one collection maybe from a while ago, and then all the new collections only in the new albums. And so it's one of the fun things I like about the fact that I don't do it in chronological order, is that everything is just mixed up and I can get collections that I love in all of my albums. And especially because scraplifting a bunch of my vacation photos, we tend to like the beach, and so all of my vacation albums don't have like one single collection in them. And so anyways, that's a tangent, but I do love this collection. And so I pulled in the chipboard sayings, the rub-ons, and then the laser cut elements. I love 49 Market's laser cut elements. Like, you know, as a more scrapbooker, the fact that they give so many of those and I could just pile them all on a layout, and they're so vibrant, and I just love them. And then of course their rub-ons are amazing. But with Jessica's layout, she had she matted her layout with a back paper. And so I did pull in this striped paper from my stash. I have no idea where it's from. It might be a paper pad paper, because I took apart my paper pads a long time ago. And so I thought that the stripes would add a fun element to it. And the center part remind me of Jessica's layout where she had her photos were on another, like they're matted on another paper. And so I thought that the part of the 49 Market paper that was kind of blocked out there reminded me of Jessica's layout, but I wanted to add some black because it kind of has some black lines in there. And I thought maybe I would mat it with black, but it was too black. And so this striped paper, I think, had a nice compromise between the black and then having that kind of off-white from the center. And so I am scrapbooking a 5x7 photo where Jessica had 3 photos, I think, in her layout. But I really love this photo. This is a photo of my husband and I in Puerto Rico, and we are standing next to the I Love Puerto Rico sign, but then the cruise ship that we're on is behind us. And so it's one of my favorite photos. And so I had printed it in a 5x7, and I thought it'd be perfect for this layout. And sometimes with 49 Market papers, they're really busy and they can be hard to use because you love all the elements. And so with this one, I kind of put my photo to the left side a little more to cover up. There was like a little bird on a piece of wood, and I covered him up with the photo a little bit and knew that I was going to do an embellishment cluster that tied into the bottom of what was on that back paper, because I really liked the palm tree on the upper right and I didn't want to cover that. And so by scooching my paper down a little bit, it made it so that my floral embellishment cluster kind of covered the fact that I covered up part of the bird and you don't even see the bird, and then it kind of blends in with the background flowers from the paper. And it's just something that I like to do to try to get these papers used up that have backgrounds in them that can be kind of hard to navigate through. But I chose the title Roll with the Waves because I thought that was funny since the cruise ship is behind us. You know, we were getting places on the waves, right? And so I pulled in the chipboard waves here, and I just put them on the top and the bottom of the photo. I did matte the photo in that same stripe paper from the background just to kind of pull it in, but you can't really see it. It's not a very thick matte, but it's enough to just kind of frame the photo as well. And then I put some more of the laser cut florals around the photo, and then I'll put it with the title. And then I had this Seaside Treasures up in the top left of the photo, but in the end I will move it down to the bottom because I didn't like that it covered up the cruise ship, because that's part of the reason I love this photo. And then the other orange one says Salty Breeze, Endless Seas. Again, we're on the cruise ship. And so this was just a fun and simple kind of easy layout. I did pull in some enamel dots from my stash, which you'll see some yellow that I will kind of sprinkle around, and then I will use some black ones to put in the center of the smaller flowers that I put around from the laser cut elements. And then I did pull in some of the blue splatters from the rub-ons to put down in my cluster, because there's some blue splatters up by the palm tree, and so I thought that it kind of just brought that blue splatter down towards the bottom. And then I will use one of the rub-on starfish here around the title. Like I said, make sure that you visit Jessica, tell her happy birthday. Make sure you visit all of my other crafty peeps who are hopping along and scraplifting Jessica today. There is a playlist below along with everyone's social media links so that you can all give them all loves and likes. Thank you to everyone that has liked and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet and you like what you see, go ahead and hit those buttons below. I would love to have you over here. And that is going to pretty much do the layout after I get my little enamel dots on. It's a very fun and simple layout. The papers and the embellishments did all of the work for me on this one. And of course, Jessica's beautiful inspiration layout was helpful. And then like I said, you can see it there because I have that kind of block that's already built into the 49 and market paper, matched the block that she had in her layout. And so that's kind of why I decided to use this collection, is that it just kind of all mixed together. But yeah, so anyways, I hope that everyone has a great day. Bye.